What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we're going to play some Remember the End Times with the Dwarfs. Comments are appreciated, people. Go ahead, get in. Work your name, your comment into the video. So, where to go from here? I've been thinking about it. I think what we're going to do is play till we have 1 million in wealth, and then try and survive a certain number of days, say 60 days. What do you think of that? Seems like a decent play. We're sitting, I think, around just shy of 800,000 in wealth at the moment, or maybe by the end of this. We'll check that out. But yeah, I think that would be a good play because we're never going to get 1 million or even 100,000 gold. It's just never going to happen. So let's see. Godric wants to hold court here, which I suppose is all right. You can cancel it if you don't want him doing it. Turned out all right, though. The better social skill, the better chance of success. They do gain social skill when doing it. We still got to do this caravan to gather up this gold. Sitting at 6235 at the moment. One of our prisoners is recruited. We have 3 additionals. And I think by the end of this episode, they will have joined us as well. We have major break risks. We have all kinds of high blood court awful. We did have an awful court. I believe it was Stoneheart that did that nonsense. What are you going to do? I tell you, she's really bad at social. We do have Thrumbos hanging out as well, which we could do something with, but we don't really need to at this point. I was thinking of making a bunch of magic items, but it's just very difficult to gather supplies for that. And as we're going to do caravans could help. So we do need to get a caravan together to get out on the road to bring back that gold. We can also do some trading. We're going to bring all this Empire clothing and see if we can't move it along to either the Empire themselves or those tribals that we're going to trade with on the way. Since I slaughtered all the animals in the early winter, we don't really have the ability to carry too much stuff. Rockbiter joins. We're going to get Rockbiter equipped up. I'm going to do melee with the ogre and then find his own armor and be good to go. So, what about work? Pretty worthless, actually. Doesn't do a lot. Cook, handle. One thing that Rockbiter does is art. Not fantastically right now, but this quest is going to get us 6 learning potions for art skill. And we've been trying to make statues for a damn long time. Stoneheart's really upset about sleeping outside and sleeping on the ground. I have disturbed sleep. I have no idea what happened there. But anyways, they do actually get it together and make it off the map. It takes a long time to walk through these mountains. I would just have to wait it out. But they'll get there unless something terrible happens to them on the way. All right, we've revealed new areas. There's new space down here. That's fine. We're finding some tin. We're looking for sulfur, which I've never had a problem finding sulfur. It's so prolific. This is just one of those games. I need to cancel this so I can get this whole vein mined out. There you go. And then we can add our little rows back in just to keep things looking nice. It's at that point that the pirates show up, and they're out to try to take us out. Shouldn't really be a problem between all the war machines that we have and the people we have to man them. They're not fucking around. They're coming for us right away. So that's fantastic. But the grudge thrower, hopefully, at least the flame cannons. We have the means to deal with this, even though a good chunk of our people are on the road. I'm used to the Beastman game. I don't care if anybody dies. So it's a trip to... They're going to try and come through our wall here, it looks like. So I need to figure out where they're going to go and start mining. If they get into the corpse room, it doesn't really matter. But there you go. That was a beautiful hit. Here comes another. Nice work. Very nice work. And there's going to be a bunch of animals to collect for eating. That dude has grenades. We should probably focus on the dwarfs with grenades. The dude riding that burro has grenades. There's a dude, okay, with grenades, but he's mining for some reason, riding on a freaking boomalope. That is probably a good spot to target because you're going to get all kinds of explosions when he does. Oh, man, look at this group. I think these guys are toast. If they bunch up like this, that's the end. It's fun to just lay complete waste to your enemies. I'll say that. I don't have any problem giving them the business. There you go. Eventually they'll just come and attack us. That's the one I wanted right there. We probably don't really need much more, but whatever. It's fine. And it's entertaining. Yeah, they're cooked. Well, we might get some more prisoners. Oh, shit. Now the Skaven are here. They're falling out of the sky and attacking immediately. All right, no time to clean up. Where are these dicks coming in? Looks like they're coming in right on our heads here. I see some shadows falling. So let's man these organ guns so we can blast them to bits at super short range. Let's get our naked people with shotguns a little further away so they don't get owned by melee people right away. I'm going to just put my melee people on top of them and move my gunners back. Get the war machines manned. I could man a Grudge Thor, but that's a bit of a risk at this point. I don't want to clean. I already have somebody manning that. It won't let me man it. There you go. Whatever. Here they are. They're all over us. Some are inside. Some are out. We're going to ignore the ones that are outside for the moment. This is going to be a mess. We might lose some people here. Good thing we built a tomb, eh? Look at that. They took down some overhead mountain, but I think we can shoot over that. No problem. Seems fine, right? All right. Just these have a slight explosion radius, so come on, pop out. Pop out now. There you go. Fucking like 3 or 4 of them down like that. All right, let's start attacking people. Let's do it. They got all manner of weaponry here that we need to account for. Who shot? That dude just shot. Rockbiter. Let's target these dicks over here. I don't know where that guy's going, but we can't target a spot with this one for some reason. Oh, man. We're going to have some toxic buildup due to this Skaven weaponry. You, shoot that guy. Dakam, shoot that guy. He's going for cover. I had 2 melee people standing here. Go over there and get that dude. Yay. All right, we can switch things up a bit. I don't want to go too close into where we're going to be blasting war machines here. I don't like those poison wind globes coming down and hitting us. Oh, we got a guy down already. Looks like Craig Chest. He's gone down. We're not going to worry about him at the moment. Just melee that big bastard. He dodged us. He's pretty spry, this Skaven. There's a poison wind globe coming in. Something's blowing up. I don't know what or where. Good. What is it? There's dudes outside shooting in at us with. Oh yeah, we got a pile of dudes here attacking us. I see ninja stars coming in. Oh yeah, these dudes in armor. Yeah, we have minor toxic buildup. We just got to get the hell out of where they're throwing those fucking things. It's really doing us a lot of hassle here. They're throwing those things like crazy. Look at this. They're taking out their own people with them, which is all right. All right, they're done. They're fleeing. The ones outside will die on the traps. We'll just clean up the guys inside. And there's a rat wolf. Melee. Blast. We have to get ourselves tended. Well, so much for not taking any wounds from a raid. How's that tough double raid, man? Let's get Craig Chest taken care of sooner. That's going to be my main priority, getting everybody taken care of here so we don't lose anybody. Stern Spark is really taking a lot of effort to kill. We're blasting him point blank with a shotgun. He's got that armor looks green, so it looks like warpstone armor, which is no doubt a big chunk of our problem. Yitta's down as well. Holy shit, we might need a bigger hospital, man. Damn it. I did not foresee that. You need a big enough hospital to accommodate about 3/4 of your people at any given time. And needless to say, this one is not that big, so. Okay. Caravan, 2 days left. They've barely made it anywhere. That's not great, but there you go. And Ungor bow is deteriorated away in storage. There's a mess outside. We didn't get to capture anybody. This dude's on a mental break, but we're going to cure that. There you go. That's a very useful spell. I'm going to use it a few times this episode for corpse obsessions and other nonsense. A lot of our people went down, dropped their weapons. Oh, jeez. She's got all manner of weird injury. It's like Skaven tail weapon. There, look at that. Rugnason just had a corpse obsession, but you do have to draft and undraft them to change their job after you you cast that on them, but otherwise they'll just carry on and pull the corpse out. I found high blood court awful isn't helping -12. And then that was my fault for putting somebody into a high blood position with really crappy social ability. We're going to strip these guys because wealth. So when you hit 1 million wealth, we'll try and live for whenever, maybe a year. We could go reclaim the Dwarven Hold too, but it's not too far from us. And we certainly have the muscle to do it, especially once we declare a king. Dwarven armor makes him nigh unstoppable. So here's our trading with the tribal people. I don't want the Boomerang. We have some textiles, odds and ends of weapons, and they have 51 gold, so that's a bonus for us. All right, here's the trade quest down there that we left for. I got Dakham in here, but she's cathartic, so enjoy your corpse rot. -16. And now that we've got all the good stuff out of there, we're just going to deal with that mess. I think we have more over here to deal with as well. These guys have been sitting here for quite a while. Normal. I mean, it's worth money. Anyways, we'll just burn everything. I did strip those people and acquire their stuff. So let's get rid of this weapon. The Grudge Rakers are awesome. I think I would love to just equip every shooty person with a Grudge Raker, but the range is so short and they're not good at penetrating armor. So there's that. There's our trade. We got our gold. That was the trade quest. They probably have more. So we have 6 artistic potions, magic leg. We need that for our humans. We don't have a good way to cure humans. A lot of textiles going and a whole lot of Empire clothing. We had about 15k. They have another 163 gold. We'll take that. It's nice. I really want everybody to have a ring attending. We'd be fucking unstoppable, but they're so expensive. So I don't know. We'll do what we can. There is a potion for medical. It wouldn't hurt to have another doctor the way we've been getting our ass kicked with injuries. How much steel can we bring back? Yeah, we can carry it. We might as well. I think we have a decent amount, but all the stuff we're building takes steel still. We're going to redo the dwarf mod, and I'll go through and make some alterations so things are made out of metal. There's a masterwork bed we could deconstruct, but it costs $16,000. Right, we don't have a lot of money or stuff left to sell, so there's no point going anywhere else. We're just going to head home. We're not allied with the Empire of Man. That's fantastic. They're a good bunch of people to have on your side. And we're overrun with Skaven gear. We're going to have to find somewhere to dump all that. It's going to have to go outside. I could put it in the burn room. We have an inspiration for Chaco, inspire creativity. I try to use that for beds. I think that's the most bang for your buck on those. Let's get this Grudge Raker equipped. And a lot of stone. There we go. A masterwork dwarven bed built by human hands. But he's been living with the dwarves for a long time, so some respect I think is due. And we still have this Iron Empire Royal bed. I'm thinking about deconstructing it for the gold. It's worth a lot of cash. There's this flak jacket shouldn't have showed up in the game. Someone spawned with it. I'm going to make a third Thane. There's 3 sets of Thane armor. And I think it's time to do that now. So let's get going on that. Our caravan's slowly returning home here. All right, we can stop. We did have 2 more people recruit. We have 1 prisoner left, the new magic user Goose. And that'll be it for prisoners for a while. We just have to make sure we can grow enough food. I might have to expand the growing area in order to get enough stuff there to... because we could use those mushrooms to make regular meals out of. So I just keep an eye on what we're growing. Thus far, we've done okay, but we're not having those massive surpluses we used to have. We'd have like 4,000 by mid-spring still before we even pull the harvest. So that's a bit of a problem. I just don't want to run out of food or the ability to feed. Not that we're short on meat by any means. There's a Jabba Life layer nearby. All right, that we got to do because it's a massive amount of gold. So I think we'll send Gotrek and Peterson over there again. Peterson has the spell we need. We'll have to wait for Peterson to return home. Yeah, that's going to be the way to go. We can raise ground, but it doesn't really matter anywhere. I'm not convinced it does. We started doing it early on. We would get some arable land over here that we could plant more corn in. It's not a terrible idea, really. All right. Goose has recruited. It's the end of that. I'm going to give Goose a wizard staff because Goose is a wizard. And I think that makes sense, just to avoid miscasts. I don't even remember if I turned off miscasts, but oh well. I'm going to put him in a wizard garb as well. I think that's not a bad idea. There you go. Wizard Goose. Check. All right, so new Thane's bedroom. That looks pretty small and paltry compared to the space the other Thanes have. I'm not sure I like that little space. We might as well, like, we're not short on room that we can expand into, so perhaps we'll expand that. Now we have Gotrek with an inspired creativity, so we're going to make another bed here. This one I'm going to make a royal bed, so I'm going to sacrifice the 50 gold, and we're going to see about making a royal bed for our king or queen. When we declare that, I think it's a worthwhile plan. So what do we got over here? These beds take freaking forever to build, much like the royal bed in vanilla. They're very, very intense in terms of how long it takes to build. So everybody's returned. I think I'm going to manually strip the horses just to get all the gear off them without people having to run all the way down south. That's typically how I roll. I want to see how this bed turns out. There you go, another masterwork bed. What do we got here? Mike is a trader who has shown up. Mike doesn't have much that we want. We can certainly sell him. We have all this beer. We might as well sell him some beer. There's like 1,000 beer in there. Yeah, so there's our first dwarven royal bed. Those are epically beautiful. So there you go. We'll get that put in storage till we have a king or queen ready to go. All right, yeah, you can see I expanded this space. That seems more appropriate, right? I like to put tables in the Thanes and Kings' bedrooms. What are you going to cast? Oh, you heal drill gunshot. Yeah, I haven't been using a lot of the spells. Like, Gotrek has a spell to increase the quality of items, but you just have to remember to cast it like once every 3/4 of a year or something. All right, inspired surgery for Forge Maker, and we did, looks like someone's wearing some ogre pants. Yeah, we're going to give Raynor a leg. We have a magic leg. We can't cast Troll Guts. I was going to use my healing spells to try and heal these humans up. I can't even renew it right now, so there you go. Gotrek's leveled up again. Inspired surgery is going to go well. All right, let's get that ogre to take all these potions. We also have the potion of medicine. And there's a scroll for zone of fertility. So we can make all of our land fertile where we want to. That'll be very useful because that'll increase food production. And we've definitely increased people. Yeah, I'm going to make Rockbiter take everyone. He went from level 3 art to level 6 on the first one. Then he went from 6 to 8. 8 to 10. Very nice. 10 to 11. 11 to 12. So he'll end up at 13 then. There you go. He's level 13 for art now. We'll make him focus on art. That'll be fantabulous. All right, zone of fertility. I think I'll start with the tobacco. They're always complaining there's not enough Drogas around, so there you go. Let's solve that problem that way. And Trado increased his medical skill level 5 to level 7 with that other potion. All right, it'd be nice to make magic stuff. I'm going to do more mining. We need sulfur if we're going to continue clearing mountain out to make empire structures, houses, and whatnot. So I guess we'll stick to it. It's kind of nice to be putting in proper floors because it uses a lot of stone, and we are sitting on so much stone block. It's bananas. A turkey self-tamed. We don't need that dude anymore. Let's get rid of him. There's a weird critter there. All right, let's go after that Jabba's life. Gotrek and Peterson, you're our people. You're going to make it happen. Bring it down. We just need the basics, so it only takes them a moment to load it up. We're going to drop at edge because we don't know what we're looking at. We need to keep people away from that thing because it will blow up and severely injure or kill somebody. So there's our Jabber. Once again, the irritating part of this is having to pick everything up when you get there, so... And Gotrek's wearing so much gear, he doesn't have a high capacity for picking stuff up, but whatever. Let's pick up half the cheese. We'll give them each half the meals. You have to remember to manually have them drop this stuff later, too. But anyways, let's see if we can lure it out. So Peterson's waiting up at the top. Gotrik's very fast. He's got some magic boots to make him quick, too. Come on. Is the fucker going to come? No, it's not. We do end up playing cat and mouse with this thing for quite a bit here. So eventually we're just going to have to go down there and get to it. It's not coming to us. I'm not sure what else we can do, but lure it out of there. We have to be able to snare it. Usually you get close to the frickin' things and they'll just charge you, but I feel like I got as close as I'm comfortable with Gotrek, because when that thing goes on a charge, it's definitely going to be faster. Gotrek doesn't have the magic power to cast a spell to attract it, sadly. So we're going to have to remember to make a meditation spot later. All right, let's see if we can lure it in. Maybe I can just pick up some of its gold. Bring it up. Hey, buddy, how you doing? What's going on back in this silly little cave of yours, friend? Yeah, see, it doesn't care. I think it needs to see him is the thing. There you go. So we finally lure it out, finish it off. We're going to butcher it. We'll get it packed up. I'm going to get as much material as I can loaded up from all these carcasses laying around. Gotrek's got his spell pretty well improved, and that gives it a pretty high capacity, and you get a longer loading time as well before it needs to be shot off. So I did renew that spell. Okay, whatever. We need a spot to put stuff. All right, let's just get it loaded up. I'd rather get out of here sooner. I don't really want them spending the night, but there's a ton of stuff. The gold, most important, and then there's a ton of swords. Jabba's life, hide. Don't need animal fat. So yeah, we're only going to pack 827 kilograms worth of stuff where we could pack 2,000. So this one finally blew up, but that gave us 75 warp stone, which was pretty great and pretty valuable. I could have stripped all the armor off. These guys brought that back and smelted that down too, but as you're going to see, we're going to cut it really close. An Empire Wizard Caravan shows up at home. We're going to cut it really close before they almost run out of time with loading shit, so... Do you have an Empire Wizard Caravan? They have such phenomenal stuff. Cure Poison, Lower Ground, Zone of Fertility, all manner of magical shit and awesome stuff. We're going to buy what we can afford, and that'll just be that. I do like these Lantern of Days. It's free light forever. So they're worth $1,800, $1,900. Seems like a good play. So how long until this thing blows up? 250 seconds, which... When you're in 4x time, I don't know if 250 seconds even relates to, but it's getting late. We need to get this done quick. At the very least, we need all the gold. It'd be nice to get the Jabba's life hide and the tongue, because we might get another mage that way. 125 seconds. See, everything so far, it's taken them so long to load it. I got really nervous at one point here, but they do make it back with 25 seconds to spare. And bam, let's get home. We got more gold. That's the whole freaking point, right? Let's pop this over here. Bam, there you go. They make it back. And I should make them drop that shit out of their pockets before I forget to. Gotrek really only picked up cheese, which is fine. What about Peterson? She must be holding everything else. Yeah, there you go. Meds, cheese, bearskin. I even put some chunks in there just to have some different type of stone to make floor patterns with or whatever. So there you go. Regardless, they're back. They're safe. They're sound. And everybody seems happy. I'm going to have... Oh. Why won't an ogre eat this? There's some kind of bug there. Interesting. Ogres won't eat the tongues. I'm going to have to double check the ogre mod and how they're configured. We'll have Stoneheart try. No bonus. I guess we couldn't get lucky again that soon, right? Oh well. We have a heating statue, a flag, a banner, a rug. We bought all kinds of stuff off that caravan. So anyway, let's wrap this one up here. We're mining. We'll set up all of our crap. Otherwise, everything's going well. It's spring. We should pack up and take a big caravan. I need a bunch of animals. I'm going to try and tame some pack animals or something. But I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you guys next time.